Oh, so Capcom decides to drop the Yasmine trailer just as I'm leaving for work, do they? So yes, I'm posting this a little late because I had to leave for work right when this came out. So I'm watching this as soon as I get home, or as soon as I got home. So I haven't seen anything yet. This is gonna be just my reaction, and then we're gonna do the usual, go through and see what kind of moves she has. I'm really curious to see this character. So let's hop into it.
I hit the streets to prove that I'm a fighter.
A street fighter. Yasmine. Ooh, I like that logo. Ooh, okay. Knockdown. And then she like flips. So she gets something after that. Cross up. I'm guessing that's her taunt. Okay. It looks like she has like a weird like backstep or something. Oh my, okay, that looks scary. Spin to win. Lots of spinny. There's, I don't even know what's going on, honestly. Okay, she baited a DP somehow, or she went over it. There's that boomerang again. I'm guessing level 1? Level 1 super?
Thank you so much.
Ooh, okay. What is this? Casual wear? Dang. She's got like a lot of moves. It looks like, well, she's obviously like a rushdown, right? So she wants to keep you close. A lot of stuff is like pulling them back in. Or like not a lot of knockback. So that must be for level 2. I wonder if that's like an install. Kind of like Jury. There's that flippy jump. She's doing this. Okay, what the heck? She could dash back? That looks kind of... This looks scary. I don't want to fight this. I don't even know what's going on. Hadouken! Oh, her hair goes down. Oh my goodness. Okay. She looks really nice with her hair down. Any more stuff? I think that's it. 8-3. Oh my gosh. Still quite a ways. Oh boy. Year 4. Season or year 4 first character. Yasmine. Wow. I know Tifa is like the character I'm most excited for. But dang, they made Yasmine look really cool. So what I'm probably going to do now is I'm going to snoop around a little bit and see if there's any other like information. And then probably do what I usually do, and it's just like slow mode and go through her moves and see what we can pick out. So I'm going to do that, and I'll bring you guys back in if I find anything. All right, so I found a blog post that kind of describes Yasmine and all of her moves and stuff. I think what I'll do is I'll probably go through the first part because it just kind of like explains her character. And then I'll try to go through the video again and see if I could find all the like her moves and stuff and talk about it as I see it. So I'm not sure how to pronounce some of these names. So I might just kind of like... describe it in a different way, but once we get there we'll deal with that. So Kumsta Ka, the first character from year 4, is one of 2 brand new characters joining Street Fighter 6 alongside the newcomer Arjun, the iconic Tifa, and Bosch. Hailing from the Philippines, Yasmine seeks to slice and dice her opponents in Eskrima, the national martial art of the country. So here's where they talk a little bit about her story. Just a reminder, no more world tour, right? No more world tour, so we're not getting story through that anymore. It looks like you're going to be able to unlock her outfit, her let me read this first and I'll explain how the outfit stuff works after. But her story is basically this. Yasmine learned how to fight alongside her kuya from her Lolo. Initially, she trained simply because she wanted to spend more time with her kuya, but he mysteriously vanished one day, making her lose any inspiration to fight and ended up doom scrolling on Vtube. Relatable. Until one day, she stumbled upon a certain French supermodel's video, re-inspiring her to go out into the world, hoping she'll cut a path that will lead her right to her kuya. So I think we all know who the French supermodel is, but yeah, apparently her brother has gone missing, and it kind of put her in a depressed state until she was inspired to go out in the streets and fight. So pretty simple story, but cool, really cool character. This is her, basically, I guess, design mock-up or all her little design stuff. I really like how her hair looks when it's down. I wonder if that's going to be an option in one of her outfits. But yeah, you could see like on the left side, she's kind of like serious and like in control, and then on the right side you can kind of see her that she's got her serious side and then maybe a little bit of a goofy side, because you could see maybe sometimes she's not always in control, so she might be a little bit clumsy at some points. Oh my god, she looks so good. Her model looks so good. So yeah, she's a rushdown character, and she zips and glides. Not much there, but the thing I did want to talk about, so yeah, these are all of her moves, which we're going to go over in a second. I'll put timestamps in the video so you can just jump to that if you want to watch it. But her outfit too is actually a schoolgirl uniform, and the way you unlock it now is through Avatar Arcade mode, or of course you could spend money. But yeah, that is going to be how you get these outfits now, is through the Avatar Arcade mode, not World Tour. So just a reminder. And also, just a small little thing to add on before we jump in to her gameplay. With the Yasmine update comes overall battle adjustments that will affect all characters, marking the start of year 4. So everybody is getting touched in this update. So this is going to be a big one, hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any, if it's just like a big like balance patch or if it's something else. Because it's a little odd that Yasmine is coming out in like over a month right now, and they're showing all of this now. I feel like there may be a couple more announcements between this and her release, but we'll see. So I'm gonna go back to the video and jump into her gameplay and try to break it down as best as I can. All right, so we're back in her gameplay trailer. I tried the best I could to understand what the heck is going on here. So, key point, watch her blade, because that's a big part of her game plan. Notice how the blade in her hand right now is not glowing, right? She does this forward dash attack. You'll notice that when she goes into, you'll see it now. Right now they're just showing like nothing too special yet. She's got this sweep. This is also important. She's got like this flipping jump, which is you're gonna see a lot of, and that was her forward throw. Okay, I think she's gonna do it soon. Okay, so she gets the overhead into the cross up. This taunt is pretty cool because it's very Very indicative of her play style, right? How she's moving the blade around and trying to confuse you. Her whole game plan is to basically shove so much stuff in your face and confuse you that she could get in and like mix you up and do all sorts of crazy things. So that's a pretty cool but simple and effective taunt. So here, this is where the juicy stuff starts, right? You notice she did the forward. Let me see if I could back up a little bit. But she does this forward swing attack. So she goes here, this move, right? This is the start of what's going to be a lot of her moves. So she goes into this. This goes into a multi-hit attack. From here is where she gets powered up, right? Notice how before the blade is not glowing, but once she does this move, this multi-hit move, it's glowing. See? And that's important. And so apparently there's different ways you can end that multi-hit move. Here, she has enough time to bait the throw, and then she's gonna go in for some more damaging stuff. Oh, this sweep move she did too, that also powers up your knife, but we'll get more into that when we see it. But I think you can follow up off that too. I'm not sure. This dive kick. So if you noticed, she did a dive kick earlier in the video. I said this would be an important part of her game plan or gameplay. But you notice she does this. This is the first, I think there's like 2 moves you can do out of this. Obviously you can do like an empty jump as well. But this is the first one. I think this is safe on block. I have to look that one up, but obviously she's able to combo off it if it hits. And she's going into this multi-hit attack again. And now what you're seeing, I think, hold on, let me go back. So yeah, notice her blade is glowing. She does the flip attack, right? She gets the combo off it. She's going to start her multi-hit attack. And this is where she gets one of her follow-ups. Since her blade is glowing, she gets one of I think 3 follow-ups. This one, I think, is just your basic knockdown, right? So she does the knockdown, and here is where she does her weird projectile thing, her boomerang projectile. So she gets the knockdown, she gets the boomerang set up, right? Kimberly decides to drive rush for whatever reason. She gets punished for it, she gets checked. The blade comes back, and then they're able to combo off it, which is really cool. And notice how she does the multi-hit again. So she throws it, she does her forward slash, she does her multi-hit, and then she's powered up again, basically. So now she's ready to do that. And I think she ended this. Is this the bounce? So I know there's a knockdown, a bounce, and basically like a launch, but I don't think she did anything off of that yet. Maybe that was just like a normal, since she wasn't powered up yet. But there's her DP, a nice juicy DP. Kimberly was deep in there, so you know it's good. And then what does she go for here? Oh, this is her sweep attack. Does she have her power up? Sorry for like all the back. She does. So her blade is already powered up. But like I said, this sweep attack she does, this move, that also powers you up if it hits. I think she did the heavy version because the heavy version is plus. So Kimberly tried to attack, and that's why they were able to get a counter. And okay, so here is the other part of the flip, right? She does the flip, and this is the other one. So you notice how the first one, she does that thing where she puts her feet together and she attacks. Now she does this spin attack, and it says in the blog this is ideal for like cross-ups. So that's what you see her doing here. And obviously she's able to combo off that, and then she's going to probably finish. Yeah, this is the bounce, right? She finished. Since her blade was powered up, she was able to get a bounce, and then she's able to continue after that. And then if you notice, I think her blade, yeah, she uses it, and then her blade, the glowing blade disappears. So now she's just back to her regular self. And I don't think I mentioned this, but it's called Bayani. The mode when her blade is glowing is called Bayani. And then I think the multi-hit move is called Alone. Like I said, I don't know how to pronounce some of this stuff, so I'm just kind of like describing them generic, like in the most generic way possible. Here's her flip again. She does the that one move, I guess, where she watch. You notice she puts her feet together just to bait the DP. And then you're gonna see this move a lot, right? This multi-hit move. This I think it's called Alone or Alon. Right, that's one of the things she does to power up. Her drive rush is very fast. So she gets in there, she does the OD. Okay, so there's something interesting about this OD version. So she drive rushes, gets the hit, she goes into her OD boomerang throw. Now, when she does the OD version, it should do 3 hits. So if you notice, once it hits on hits after the combo. I think this is still comboing, right? And then she does the kick to keep the combo going, and then by that time the boomerang comes back, and she should get 1, 2. So she gets hit 3 times with the OD version of boomerang, and this allows her to go into the sweeping attack to get her powered up again, and then she can yeah, this is her level 1. Now, it's probably not gonna... You're probably not gonna see it because she was already powered up. But if you use your level 1 super, this also powers up your blade. So... yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but if you use your level 1, you'll basically... you'll instantly get like a power up. Get put... I should be saying it into Bayani mode. And she thanks you for your fight. Costume 2. I actually kind of like this costume. I like the band-aid. So she jumps over the fireball, gets the hit, drive rushes into the OD version of that sweeping attack. Now, if you do the OD version of that sweeping attack, you're going to see she launches, so she can get more off of that. So she does the forward swinging knife attack into the multi-hit, you know, gets her powered up, and she goes for the knockdown in that case. Checks the drive rush. Right, she's going into her multi-hit again. There's the bounce. Then she's able to combo off that. Get a DP. Yeah, like I said, keep an eye on her blade. Every time you see the blade glowing, you know she's going to get extra damage and extended combos. So she gets the cross up here. The OD version. I can't remember if there's anything special about the OD version of that. I think it just makes it safe. That's the launcher. So she goes for the launcher, drive rushes in the low, sweep for the... yeah, so it's kind of hard to tell, right? But let me just try to... so you notice her blade's glowing, and now it's not glowing, right? But... watch, she's able to reapply the Bayani buff. So she drive rushes into the low, goes into the sweep, which is one of the moves that puts her in Bayani mode. And now you see it's glowing again. So she's powered up again. So you can like combo into this stuff, which is really cool. And just like kind of like the whole game plan is to keep comboing into this stuff that powers you up, and then you just loop it over and over and over. And yeah, she uses the projectile for the anti-air. It brings her back in, so she's able to get the hit off the flip kick thing. Drive rush into overhead. And then she does the OD version of her multi-hit. And then you can cancel... it's letting you know you can cancel the OD version of that into super. So what she's doing now is going into level 2. And what level 2 does is it basically keeps her in Bayani mode you know, until she runs out of meter. But yeah, this basically keeps her buffed for like the entire time she has level 2. So you'll notice that her blade during this whole segment never stops glowing. So she's always powered up. So she's able to do all this crazy stuff. And then here they're showing if you have level 2 activated, you're able to use the OD version of this to go into a special animation, this like buzzsaw blade, which is really cool. So you get this animation in level 2. Now here she does the OD version of the flip, gets the back throw. Notice how far she's throwing. It's like full screen, right? But this sets her up for the flippy thing. She gets the hit, or she does the bait, gets the hit. And she's still in level 2, by the way. I don't know if they made this clear in the video, but she's still in level 2. Notice how her blade never deactivates, right? Like it's still activated here. But she also gets a special move. So on top of like that OD special move after the multi-hit, look at this. She has this dash attack, which you get during a level 2. And what this dash attack does is it puts you behind them and you get an instant attack after that. So it's just even more mix-up potential. So yeah, level 2 seems pretty scary. And then of course, you get the Drive Impact level 3 super. Yeah, so you can do that. Launch, and then she's gonna go. I think she's gonna do the OD version. Yeah, the OD version, because it cancels into super. So just keep that in mind. You do have to, I think, spend some meter to cancel into super like this, or some, you know, drive rush meter. But this special is really cool. I love how she just puts the blade in her mouth and goes full force. And then this is really cute. I really hope there's like a version of her with her hair down. I really love the crazy hairstyle. But this just looks too cute. But yeah, that's I think that's I don't think there's any more, right? Yeah, that's it. That's gonna be Yasmine's gameplay breakdown. Hopefully I did an okay job. Man, some of those moves, I have no idea how, like, I need to hear some people pronounce how to say some of her moves. I wasn't even gonna attempt it, but I hope some of what I said made sense. But yeah, basically her game plan is to basically power herself up into Bayani mode and then get more damage off of that and then combo back into Bayani mode and then just keep, you know, doing that gameplay loop over and over and over. And she's got a lot of tools to mix you up, to keep you guessing, keep you confused. Like the whole game plan is to just throw all of this stuff at your opponent so that they don't know what you're gonna do next. And then yeah, she looks like a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. Pretty simple. I think some of like the complexity is gonna come over like the decision making you do for follow-ups and stuff. So I'm looking forward to see like there's probably gonna be a lot of different ways to play this character. By the way, like how you want to like end, like how you choose your enders, what you want to do with your opponent. Right, like you're gonna have to like keep track of like, okay, I'm in Bayani mode. Should I do this move, or should I get more damage here, or should I get the knockdown and go for like a reset? There's like all sorts of cool things you could do with this character that just sound really exciting. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm really excited. I knew Yasmine was probably gonna be cool, but I wasn't expecting her to be like this cool. Very strong start to season 4, but she will be playable at Evo. They're probably not going to let you record footage, but I'm curious to see what people think after they play her. And yeah, that's it from me. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on another video. Later.